I think that I've had a great year this year. The kids have been really wonderful. It's been kind of a difficult year with my family, and the kids have just been so thoughtful and so kind, asking about my sister. Really just wonderful, and I think they're just a great group of kids.
I think we had a lot of fun this year. I think I've seen a lot of kids grow up, a lot of kids struggle in my class and get better, a lot of kids start to have confidence in themselves, so I think we've had a good year.
Personally, it's been a rough year for me, but I've enjoyed teaching 8th grade, and I've really enjoyed that. I had to have some of the kids twice, with them being in 7th grade too, so that was always kind of nice because I've gotten to know some people better, and I've gotten to know a lot more kids that I didn't have last year, so I've enjoyed that aspect of it.
It's a great experience. It's my first year in Campbell County, great first year as administrator, so it was a huge learning curve. I wish I knew now what I had at the beginning of the year. I think I would have handled a lot of things better. I think I could have done a much better job starting out, but I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot. I feel like I've brought a lot to the students, and you all brought a lot to me as well.
8th grade, we had a really great year. We've had a lot of fun activities. We've learned a lot. I think a lot of people have grown and matured a lot, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to be as freshmen.
I thought it was a year of ups and downs overall. I felt like the 8th graders were good, and they'll be missed.
It's been a crazy year. A lot to learn, being my first year as the principal, but it's been a lot of fun. I've met a lot of really cool kids.
I feel the year started out slow. It's flying by really, really fast right now. I feel like every day we got other crazy things going on. Kind of exciting. I know the kids are excited for the end of the school year, and so are teachers.
I was really excited to start this year because it was my first year at Campbell County Middle School. And it's been a really good year. Everybody's been really nice and helpful. And I'm really excited to come back for my second year next year. And I'm going to miss the 8th graders who are not going to be here.
This year was fun. It was a learning experience. I got to meet a lot of new kids, a lot of new faces. And it also is a sad year because a lot of the 8th graders that I've got to know and care about will be leaving this year.
Looking forward to summer, but it's definitely been up and down and an entertaining year to say the least.
Overall this year, there's ups and downs, but this year is very positive. A lot of great things happened this year, and I expect big things for next year for the school.
This was probably my best year as an administrator. I feel like it was a very successful year. I really enjoyed being able to work with just one grade level and getting to know all of those kids. So, good year.
And I was pretty good until the end of the year, until I hurt my knee, and I can't play, and I almost hurt myself after I hurt myself. It's pretty good. So yeah.
My best memory is taking all my kids to Camp Joy. I think they had a lot of fun. I know I did. They got to experience a whole bunch of new things that I think they will treasure for the rest of their lives.
My favorite memory this year was our dodgeball tournament. We had a lot of fun. We competed against all the different teams in our school, and Wolverine won the dodgeball competition, which was great.
Probably the dodgeball tournament when Team Wolverine won. I would say that was it.
My favorite memory this year was probably the dodgeball tournament. I just thought it was cool to see all the school spirit, and the 8th graders really got into it and bought into it, so I really like that.
Best memory by far would be the dodgeball tournament. Just as far as seeing everybody participate, get really into it, the school spirit, dodgeball by far was my favorite.
Oh, best memory, the dodgeball tournament. That was awesome. And just the spirit competitions, because I felt like that was something out of the norm, that the students were able to actually be who they are. And I felt the dodgeball tournament really exemplified what the school is and can be, with just the pride each of the teams had and cheering each other on. It's just a positive event for every single person involved.
My favorite memory from this year, I think it was Camp Joy. I really liked the Camp Joy trip. I think the kids liked it. I liked the whole experience of the Underground Railroad. I thought that was really cool.
My best memory from this year, I'm assuming? Yes. Okay. My favorite memory this year so far has been the dodgeball tournament right before Christmas. That was a lot of fun, and it was cool to see all of our students come together and have a good time together.
What's my best memory? Can I say Des almost falling over doing a wheelie in his wheelchair? 'Cause that was a pretty good memory. That was a good one. A lot of good memories so far. A lot of fun ones this year.
You know what my best, it goes along the whole year is when you guys are walking down the hall and I yell something and scare you.
When I got to watch the kids all at reward times, that was always fun. And then probably last week when they surprised me in the cafeteria, that was the most touching because I started bawling because I'm gonna miss doing this.
Kicking Flash's butt in the dodgeball tournament after all the stuff they were talking. They said they were all good and all, but you know, we dropped them 2-0. It's no big deal or anything.
She will be missed. I've known Ms. Trimber for about 15 years since I've been here. She's been here, and she's a great person, great teacher, and she's made a lot of difference in a lot of students' lives, and she'll be missed.
Oh, Ms. Trimmer's awesome. I could say of all the classes I observed this year, my favorite class was I came in and observed her and Ms. Martinez working together, and I wish I could have videotaped that class to show to new teachers what true teamwork and collaboration is, because every student in the class was 100% engaged. Those two were working in this perfect harmony where they were both co-teaching, and it was beautiful to watch. I mean, I stopped typing and just wanted to watch them because of how they handled the class. It was fantastic. So we will miss her. She's awesome.
We're gonna miss her. I remember when she was here when I was in middle school, and she's one of the first teachers when I got hired here that I felt like, was a friend, so I'm gonna miss her being here.
Ooh, she's going to be really, really hard to replace. Ms. Trimber is an awesome teacher who's given a lot to this school, and it's going to be really hard to find somebody that can do what she has done for us.
That makes me really sad. I'm very happy for her, and I'm excited for her to start a new chapter of her life, but I'm going to miss her so much. I've had the opportunity to work with her for many years, and I've learned so much from her, and I'm really going to miss her.
Jealous. She's not old enough. She's only 29. I don't know how she's avoiding this.
Miss Trimber has been my wall buddy for the last 3 years. She was one of the very first people I talked to when coming to Campbell County. So I'm really going to miss her and definitely going to keep in touch with her.
I'm happy for her because she gets to retire. She gets to travel west. She always wanted to travel out west with her husband on motorcycles. So they get to do that now. And years ago when I taught here the first time, Miss Trimber was a student teacher, even though she was older than me. So I remember by a different name when she was first becoming a teacher, and now she gets to retire, so I'm happy for her.
You're trying to make me cry again because I have mixed feelings because I wish I had started this career earlier when I was younger so that I could still do it a couple more years, but I also know that it's time for me to go. I'm excited about retirement, but scared and nervous because it's a big change in my life.